Alright, hi guys. So I'm making a quick video on how I've repaired several things throughout my sports life. Stuff breaks when you're playing hard. This right here is my Beta Evo 300 rear fender, and as you can see, it's pretty. It's had its full life of fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix this to pretty close to the original strength. The thing is that most people will do, like I've done here, big holes and attach zip ties to hold things in place, but they end up breaking on impact, and then they create even further damage later on to the fender or whatever it is. So through the years I've figured out that you can do smaller holes that don't create a fracture point that can cause breaks and things like that. And with those smaller holes, instead of using zip ties, you can use thread, just simple thread, and thread a bunch of loops around the two holes, connecting it and bridging the two pieces. And then when you add crazy glue, super glue, any kind of bonding glue that dries real fast, what this does is as it cures, it absorbs all the oxygen, so it leaves no gaps in there that can create a point of fracture anymore. So this makes it really rigid, really strong, almost as strong as carbon fiber. And because you make small holes into the plastic, the fender itself tends to keep more of its original strength. Now, this does not guarantee that it's going to break down the line, or that it's bulletproof. It does not guarantee that, but it'll give you a few more rides and a few more fun out of the plastic before you have to buy a new one. This one right here is over 250 bucks. Beta is, very expensive, so even though I have another one, I'd rather try to squeeze as much life out of this one as possible. This trick can be used on a lot of other things, like bicycle seats that get ripped by taking a fall. The fabric, if you sew it and then put crazy glue, works really well. I've even fixed my sunglasses. Sunglasses tend to break on funny spots, so I drilled 2 holes and then threaded and put the super glue, and these are holding just fine. They can take another fall and not break on that spot anymore. The beauty about this way of fixing things is that you can use any color of thread to match your plastic. So since I'm doing white, I'm using white thread. Anyways, we'll take a pause, I'll drill some holes, and when I have it all threaded, we'll put the glue, and then we'll show another shot of how it turned out. Alright, so as you guys can see, I drill a few holes, and I'm going to cross stitch some of these and just straight stitch. How is your sewing skills, girls? So yeah, just basically get a drill bit, drill some small holes so that you can get multiple loops of thread into each hole. And now comes the fun part. We got to start doing what our wives taught us to do, huh? Alright guys, and we're back. We finished sewing it, put the glue in it, and some of it is still drying and curing. Made a few more holes than what I did before, and threaded all the threads, and some of them are over the black, but I don't care. I think it looks kind of cool, and I can show you guys that it can bend any which way and it's still holding in place. So I think this is good for another year. Cool. Talk to you later. Bye.